Good afternoon, Muttonistas. It is a glorious day in sunny Manchester. Isn't it always the way? Anyway, today is a day that many football supporters have been waiting for quite a long time. For me, ever since the World Cup break. Because today's game could be pivotal in the 2022-2023 Premier League season. City firing on all cylinders, Arsenal looking a bit jaded. So, City against Arsenal, bring it on. So those starters were really nice, particularly the crispy coriander beef. I have to say the satay, which is something I tend to avoid ordering in the UK, was right on the money, basically because they used thigh meat. Anyway, quick slurp to cleanse the palate. And the team news is out. There are no surprises really, except for maybe the reintroduction of Kyle Walker because Ake is injured. So we need another fullback because we really don't have anybody else at left back. But I don't know who's going to play there. We have Stones, Akanji and Diaz as well at the back, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. Mahrez drops out and Bernardo comes back in as expected. And Arsenal's lineup is exactly as you'd expect. Saliba is still injured, so Tierney takes his place. And I understand from Arsenal supporters that they're not that happy about his defensive work in recent weeks. Now, how will the match pan out? I think if Arsenal try and go toe-to-toe with City, they're going to get creamed tonight because we're playing so well. Their first-choice centre-backs are not available, and the mistakes have been there for all to see in recent weeks. I don't think it's correct either for them to hang back and defend because City have been mercilessly picking off teams who do that in recent weeks. So I would have thought their best bet, and this is a big if they have the players to do it, is to try what Jurgen Klopp does, which is to try and force turnovers high up the pitch, transitions, quick break, flood forward and try and outscore City that way. Anyway, I'm going to have to rush the main course before heading off to the stadium and all will be revealed then. Come on, City. Well, that was utterly scrumptious Muttonistas. I have to say the pork belly was really crunchy, firm and tasty and spicy. The PANANG style curry was rich with coconut and spices and basil and everything. And the pork stir fry again, lots of basil and chilli with red chilies that really need it. Anyway, I didn't give you my score prediction, which I think will be 3-0 to City. I think it's going to be a good day for City. But as always, like a cagey City fan, I've put a pony on as a comfort bet on Arsenal to win. Anyway, another quick slurp or quick gullet more like, and I'd better rush off to the stadium. Okay, Muttonistas, I've taken a bit of a safety play today. I didn't bother with the tram, just got in a cab. And if you arrive at this sort of time in the evening, like 16 minutes to go, actually the traffic isn't too bad. I suppose if everybody did this like me, the traffic would be absolutely horrendous. But they don't. And you never know, there might be time for a cheeky swift half when I get into the stadium. Nice the atmosphere here today. City only really need a draw in my opinion. Arsenal have to come and try and win. Should make for a great game. What can I say? Brilliant hold-up play from Haaland from a long ball out in defence onto the Bruyne, moved through the Arsenal defence. What a finish! What a player! 1-0 to City. Go on. Still half time, we're banging on the door here. I think it's only a matter of time before we score a second and probably put the game out of Arsenal's reach. Remember, they really need to win this game. Go on, go on, go on. Oh! Well, that's going to be checked, but it did actually look offside from here. Well, last time I said that in a game, I think it was Mara's. It was actually a goal in the end. I'm not that hopeful, but we'll see. Well, people are shouting here. Maybe they've seen TV or had reports from TV. Well, I'm 2-2 for getting those wrong. So glad I had. Johnny Stones sleeping like a salmon again. 2-0. An awful long way back here for Arsenal. Oh, it's getting tasty down there in the corner. And man, I'd love a half-time pint. I don't think I'm going to get one because I always stay right till the end of the first half action. Well, with hope in my arse, I'm going to go and try and get one. Probably won't though. Well, what a first half that was from City. Put their feet on Arsenal's throat right from the off. Arsenal had the odd little spell of possession, one sort of half chance where they shot wide, but otherwise it's been all City. And Arsenal have been hanging on and clinging on for life, and then that second goal, let's hope that's killed them. Anyway, I just about got a pint. Bad news, I'm going to have to drink it very quickly. Arsenal were playing with fire in the middle of the pitch. They'd just been warned a few seconds earlier when Ramsdale just about managed to save from Haaland, who broke free. This time, De Bruyne and Haaland combined. Haaland held off the Arsenal defenders, slotted in De Bruyne, who slotted in a delicious finish. 3-0 City, and I think we're done and dusted with this one, folks. Well, nice move and nice finish. Glad it happened at 3-0 with just a few minutes left to play. Go on. Arsenal dispossessed yet again. Ball moved over to the centre. Not quite sure who got the assist, but once Haaland got a hold of the ball, even though Ramsdale got a hand-trick yet again, this time he couldn't deny Erling Haaland. 4-1 City.
Tearing companies apart again. Fold your FC, fold your FC, fold your FC.
Well, what did you make of that, Muttonistas? Wasn't that another brilliant performance from City? Anyway, I'm back at the Monk again with an Eternal IPA. A bit closer to a lager than the hazy ones I usually have here, but since I had a lager at the game, I thought I'd try this style today. Anyway, before we get to the game, a little confession. Unfortunately, this will be my last home game, my last home vlog of the season. There will be an away vlog from Real Madrid, and there will be a vlog from Wembley for the FA Cup final. But unfortunately, personal matters and business trips have prevented me from attending any further home games. So sorry to deprive you of the mutton vlogs for the 3 remaining home games. But anyway, back to this game. I thought City were in complete command at all time. And I'd heard it said before the game, because of Saliba being missing and holding plague, they didn't really have the pace to play a high line. That proved to be correct. But Haaland and De Bruyne were on such blistering form. Could Saliba really have stopped either of those 2 goals? I've heard that Stones was onside by the toe cap of a boot or something, which you obviously can't see from the stands. You definitely can't see it when you're trying to film as well. I must admit I was a bit worried about how we were going to deal with the lack of Ake at left back, given we don't have a left back really, because our good friend João Cancelo's gone off to Munich and Sergio Gomez has been pretty poor this season. But Akanji really stepped up to the plate, and instead of John Stones moving into midfield when we have possession from right back, he did so from centre back. So a simple yet brilliant little tactical adjustment from Pep Guardiola. Further forward, that intimate understanding between De Bruyne and Haaland was far too much for the Arsenal defence to handle, and within a few minutes we'd taken the lead. Kevin De Bruyne taking it on The Arsenal defence melted like butter being cut with a hot knife, and as soon as that goal went in, we never looked back. We were in total command, and I think Ramsdale made a string of great saves to stop Arsenal from getting a serious battering today. I cannot find fault in a single City player, and I think the template has now been set for the rest of the season. I think we'll see Mahrez, Foden and Laporte coming in for some of the less demanding league games, all very fine players, all in good form as well. And I think the only change for the real big games like Madrid and United in the cup final will be dependent really on whether Ake is fit or not. If we can keep our performance levels like this, well, what a time to be a City fan this is. We could win all three of them. Obviously, there are big hurdles in the way and it might not happen. We might throw in a scruffy performance. But from where I'm sitting, it's looking very promising at the moment. I did say I have quite a busy schedule coming up in my personal and business life, so that is actually my last vlog, as I said, from the Etihad. My next vlog on the channel will be Real Madrid away. Anyway, remember to tune in for that humdinger of a game at the Bernabeu, where if City can replicate this form, I think we'll be all right. Until then, folks, I'm going to love you and leave you. Please remember, keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, spread the word, post on forums, but most of all, don't forget, you can't beat a bit of mutton.